Colorado High School Activities Association, a 5A state final. Niwot needing every last one of these women, whether it was the 7 in the race or obviously the 3 who could be on the horizon. Thank you, Coach Kelly Christensen. As we celebrate the first 5A Girls Championship in program history, 6 in a row in 4A, and now we have the matching set. Let's talk to all these incredible women about the experience and the opportunity. When I say that out loud, about having, both team titles now, I know this was part of the ambition for not only Coach Christensen but the entire program, and to be able to win in such thrilling fashion and in such a deep classification. What does it mean to the group now, and hopefully as the team builds momentum to Arizona?
I think we're all just really proud of each other, and we have a really strong team this year, and I think we're just all really confident and close together. So I think we have a lot of ambitions for the rest of the season.
Most definitely. In terms of that cohesiveness, we saw it with both groups in Arizona. Even though one didn't get the rightful recognition that they deserve, we're going to make sure that everybody knows they won both damn races in Arizona right here. But just in terms of that cohesiveness, that chemistry, that trust, when it comes down to 4 points against a great heritage team, how important is that not only trusting the women in the race, but obviously the women that we're supporting are giving them as much energy as possible, because it could literally come down to a matter of a second, or even as we saw in the 2A boys final, 100th of a second. How important was that?
It was really important, but I think we all just trust our training and trust each other, so that's when it matters and stuff. So yeah.
In terms of having that kind of always in the back of your mind, that it's regardless of the illnesses, regardless of the injuries, the highs and lows during the season, that it's going to materialize at the state meet. How reassuring is that? How calming is that?
I think it's very reassuring just knowing that everyone on the starting line and not on the starting line is prepared to run their best and stuff. So yeah.
So many people having the opportunity to make big impacts in throughout the season. Just to be able to have so much depth on the roster, and so many women from freshman to senior, whether they've won 3 individual titles like Addy, or multiple team titles like Addy and Anna and Avalon. What does it mean to be able to have those resources and that kind of depth, especially at this time of a year when other teams are just hanging on?
Yeah, I think it's really awesome that we have a place for everyone on the team, no matter what their level is, and that we can all push each other to get better, and yeah, that we have a lot of depth. I think that's really cool.
And the fact that it still keeps everybody honest and accountable, because just because the 7 spots were one lineup or one identity today, there's going to be opportunities for those 7 spots and that identity to be potentially different. It could be the same, and that's fantastic too. How good is that? That it just keeps everybody ambitious at this time of year.
Yeah, it does keep everyone on their toes, and I think that's a really good drive to have. Yeah.
Awesome. One of those freshmen that I was talking about making their debut. How did the reality of just the energy, the emotion, the excitement, how did it match up to what you thought it was going to be like, Siona?
I think we were all really excited, because it's kind of we have a new generation, and we're also trying to help have all the seniors have a really awesome last race here in Colorado, and I think we're all just really excited to show what we can do.
I know how fit this group is, but just when you're doing something, like you said, for the seniors, and you're doing something for those 5 letters on your kit, it's bigger than your own ambitions or your own goals. How profound is that, especially in the last mile?
I think it's so special to have such a close group of people, and you see them when you're all working your hardest, and you know that no matter what, at the end of the day, you're all a team and all best friends, and they're all there for you. What
is today meant, this week meant, because there's a lot of nostalgia. We talked about in Arizona, there's a balance. The gun goes off and it's business, but everything around is all about last time on Colorado soil, last state meet, last Norris Penrose. What's that balance been like for you?
Yeah, I think balancing like the excitement of just like being able to run at this course and being like so grateful for the team, and then also just knowing that like it is coming to an end and there are like a couple meets left is like really like big to manage. But I think honestly that like desire to like have a great last meet really like adds to your excitement more than hinders it.
Absolutely. When we think back to when it all started, and just and how blessed you feel to be surrounded by these 9 women, all your other previous amazing teammates and whatnot, and because of this trophy that I am so humbled to have it at my feet right now, because I'll never experience anything like that in my lifetime. How do you summarize like how cool and how meaningful that journey's been?
Oh my God, it's so huge to know that like these girls have like changed, but like the message has remained the same, and that our like goals remain the same. And we like carry our culture, and we carry the memories of all the like previous teammates and all like the lessons we've learned, and we like carry that into each meet. And I think that's really special because it's like we have like this team of 9, but like it's like hundreds because throughout all the years.
Absolutely. The alumni is very proud today wherever they are. Want to make sure that I don't damage the hardware. What kind of optimism, what kind of affirmation or validation do you take away from today, but also motivation to say we know we can be better in Arizona?
I think it's just some like affirmations that we think is that we can like all pack up and run together, and that we can all like end up around each other and we push each other to do better.
And the fact that Coach Christensen always makes it a point that whether it's at night under the lights when maybe you can't see every part of the course, it's like at least you felt it. And I'm hoping that the ground is more cooperative on November 22nd than it was back in late September. But how do you hope that benefits or impacts the group when you return to Toka Sticks?
I think we can all just like push each other and motivate like each other to run even when the terrain is like bad or better, and it's just really fun to like run fast with your teammates.
We've been so spoiled for so long that it's just like in 4A, like I said, it was 6 in a row. Everybody thinks that that Niwot's going to show up. But whether it's freshmen or seniors and every person in between, what has it done just to say nothing is promised, nothing is guaranteed, and really cherishing every training day and every race day for this group?
Yeah, I think that's something that we always have to like think about and make sure we check ourselves with. Like, nothing is just given to us, and we all have to work really hard for it on race day and workouts and even just like training runs. And I think we all do that. We make sure to.
And when the calendar flips to November, I know that this group is going to be locked in and capable of some really special things. Like, how exciting is that potential November 22nd, but maybe even more so in Oregon in December?
Yeah, I think we did such a great job, and like today was just like a preview and like the start of the championship season, and it's so exciting to like finish it off, and I think we're gonna do so amazing in like November and December, and I'm so excited.
Anna, you knew that whether it was Heritage, whether it was Mountain Vista, whether it was Air Academy, Shopper, like they've been pursuing the whole season. They've been hunting the entire season. What does it mean to say that we stood up, to the best challenge in the deepest classification in the country, and especially as a senior, that it's not just a championship trophy, it's the first one ever that Niwot gets in 5A. What does that mean?
Yeah, I think we've definitely like started a new era of our team. We've had some like amazing freshmen come in and train so hard through the summer, so it's great to like see kind of like a new era and a new legacy that the team's been creating. And I think this year at state we all just wanted to go out, and we knew that if we all ran our hardest and ran our best, we could pull it off. But I think it was just great, like those last 4 points, like trying to just get every body you can, and it was great to see us like pull it off. It was awesome.
Absolutely. And since I asked Avalon, I mean, I just when you think about the journey and just how much this, not only your own family but this extended family means not only in your athletic career but just the time that you've spent at Niwot. Like, just how uplifting is that?
Yeah, I think like what Abby said, it's great to see the energy change every year, but have your goals stay the same. And the dynamic's going to be different, and you're going to have different personalities on the team. But I think like our culture really shines through, and like every day, everyone like is having fun at practice, but we also come to work. And I think that's just shown through, and it's carried us to some amazing results. And I'm just so excited to see what this group of girls can do this year.
Absolutely. Speaking of that pack running, I mean, obviously, I don't have to tell you that to your right is one of the best in America, but getting the results that the group wants in Arizona and Lord willing, health providing in Oregon is going to rely on the other 6 that are behind her. Like, how good was today as a reminder of where we are as a support group and where we need to be.
Well, I think we know that we're just going to keep getting better like throughout the 2 months we have left, and I think it's just so fun to like watch yourself like keep getting fitter, and just knowing that like this race is just like a start and stuff. So. And
the fact that this is always the test run, and I know it's why Niwot continues to thrive at Glendevere, in Oregon. But then it's like the fact that, hey, we can handle Toka sticks just fine too. Like, just in terms of the versatility of the group, like how much enthusiasm and excitement does it make that it's like, whatever the temperature is, whatever the climate is, whatever the course challenge is, that this group's going to be able to handle it?
Yeah, I think it's like we're all really strong, and like we're all strong at different things. Like some might be stronger at like hills or like faster stuff, but I think it all works out as like a team together. And I think like we know that whatever like the terrain is, we can handle it.
A woman that will never be last on any list. 3-time individual champion and obviously team champions. So not only does the program now have the 4A and 5A titles, you obviously have 4A and 5A titles. That's a very short list of one woman in the history of Colorado that has that, in addition to your already pre-existing classification record. Has it washed over you yet? Like this is the last time that you and this group get to do this here?
Yeah, it's kind of like a bittersweet moment. Like, I'm obviously like leaving here like sad that I'm going to leave my team behind, but knowing that they are going to be so great in the coming years, and they're going to do something so special, and I feel like I'll just be so excited to watch them do that in the future. But I'm sad to leave this place, but there's so many great memories that I've had here ever since I was a freshman. So I'm excited, but also sad at the same time.
I feel like one of your greatest races and performances here was as a freshman, and then the fact that it's 3 titles after that. This course has humbled some of the best in this state's history, female and male. What have you been able to kind of solve or dissect, Addy, that allows you to continue to redefine excellence and success and continue to find new levels specifically on this course?
Yeah, this course is definitely a very much like a strength course, and I think that really just plays to our benefit. I think our group of girls, we are so strong and we work so hard, and these are the kind of courses that we really like excel on, and we also excel on courses like NXR, but these are really like what we do so well at, and I think it just shows kind of like it's just the grit that like comes with cross country and stuff, and I think like this course just really shows like runners how to push through and run for your team, because like it's really hard to run for yourself on this course.
Trademark Niwot here at Norris Penrose. Last thing, to running for the team. I know how proud you were to be able to return to Oregon, but I know you and I talked about it in Arizona. It just didn't have that same the whole feeling. How much will it mean to you if this group collectively is able to go there one more time?
Yeah, my team means everything to me. I only run for them. I would not be here if it wasn't for them. Like, I am not an individual runner at all. It's all, we all put our work in as a team, and that's really how we excel in courses like this course here or at NXN.
Congratulations, well done, well deserved. They have the 5A title. They have 7 overall, and they're reminding us again, 10 strong, 15 strong, 20 strong, as Avi said, hundreds in the past strong. Niwot, one of the best ever in Colorado. Girls, congratulations.
Thank you.